Hello and welcome to Lightwaves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews of flashlights, rechargeable lanterns, and other portable light sources, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon to miss any of my future videos. In front of us we have the Wurkkos WK30. This is a USB rechargeable flashlight with red and ultraviolet LED secondaries. This operates on an 18650, a 21700, or a 26650. It ships with the 26650. I got this off Amazon for $35.99 minus a 5% coupon, and I'm pretty happy. Let's check it out. Wurkkos. Pretty basic box. Yellow. I like yellow. Little sticker on the bottom. Nothing special. Let's go ahead and open it up. See what we get. This one caught my eye. Yeah, I like the idea of the extra LEDs in it. So let's go ahead and take this out. Take out all the goodies. And we'll show you how everything works here. Okay, empty box. Set that aside. Let's see. First things first, we get a charging cable. I'm going to kind of zoom this down a little bit. So yes, this is a micro USB charging cable to charge the flashlight. And I'll show you it has a port on the flashlight that you use. It does really well charging the flashlight up. Okay. Next we have a lanyard for your wrist. And we have 2 extra O-rings in there. Nice to see that. Oop. All right, next we have I didn't know what this was at first because I'm kind of a newbie with some of this stuff. This is to hold the 18650. Let's see if I get it. You put this inside the holder, and this spaces out the battery. So it takes a little bit of the slack on the 18650 versus the 26650. So there you go. Pretty nifty. Next, we have the instructions. Now, the instructions have a lot of information. So what I'm going to do is just kind of hold it up here, and you guys can pause and read in case I miss something, because there's quite a bit here. Is this English? I'm hoping there's a lot of languages here. I'm going to open this up. Here we are. Okay, so we'll start over here on this side, and you can see the diagram. I'm going to go here and zoom in. You can see the different LEDs, which I'll talk about, and the different lumens, luminosity, intensity, the red, the UV, the white beam. So we'll go over all that in the modes. Over here we have specifications again. Let's see. Oh, and it's how it's tested on a 4800 cell. Okay, there you are, specifications. You can look at that. Zoom in a little bit. Just doing this for posterity. There's a power indicator. Again, in case I miss something, try to cover everything. This flashlight does quite a bit. Okay, you got a double click feature, a triple click feature, and a quadra click feature. Yes. Again, things I might forget, but here we go. Charging method, what to use to charge it. They recommend a 1.5 charge. 1.5 amp, charge. That's pretty good. So it charges the bigger battery in 4.5 hours. Okay. And there's the 3 battery types it can hold. It's pretty nice. I like that. It does come with the 26650, and I'll show you that battery in a moment. Okay, so that's the instructions. With the light, here is the light and bubble wrap. I'd like to see that. And here it is, the Wurkkos. Let's go over some dimensions real quick. So we have a length of 4.5 inches, or in millimeters, 113 millimeters. Then we have a diameter here at the top at a 1.5 inch, or 37 millimeters. Quite a cool little dude here. I like it. You know, I thought it was going to be like really big, but it's actually not too bad. Liking the size. So let's do a size comparison here. Here's a bigger boy. This is the Anchor. This is a 18650 powered. This is the LC90 Boulder. And yeah, the thing's gonna roll. It's the only thing I wish this had was anti-roll. It looks like it has it, but that's just the heatsink. But there's the yeah, you can see how much bigger that Boulder is because it has a zoomable head. Okay. There's that, and then I have, let's see, I'm holding that in place, doesn't roll away. I have the cousin to the WK30. This is the FC11 I just reviewed. More compact, 18650 cell. Gotta love that. It's pieced together. And then, of course, I'll bring out that 18650 battery so you get an idea for size comparison. Okay, so there we are, and I think I have a deck of cards here, and then we'll go over features. Yeah, here's Iron Man. This gives you an idea for a deck of cards here for size. You guys can see that. Try to get light on that flashlight. Yeah, he's got these stealth black flashlights here. So that gives you an idea how thick this little bad boy is, but still usable. I like that. Just, you know where you got it, man. It's awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about features of the WK30. Okay, going to the front, we have a toughened glass lens, a mineral glass they call it. Look in there, you can see 3 smooth reflectors and 3 LEDs. And so we'll go around the round robin here. This first one here is the white LED, and that one is, I'm trying to see if I have that written down. Yes, it's a Samsung LH351D. It's a 5000 Kelvin colored light with a neutral white light, and a CRI of 30, of 90. It's amazing. Yeah, 30. Could you imagine 30? It would be black and white. Having fun here. It's all about fun with the flashlights. So yes, CRI index of 90. It's pretty amazing. We'll hopefully be able to show you that. Next year we have a red LED emitter. This is a Cree branded one. And yeah, it's got a really long model number, so I'll just do a pop-up right here. And yeah, we'll just call it the red LED. And then over here we have an LG made ultraviolet emitter. That's all I got on that. That's all the paperwork said about the UV emitter. We'll go over the power in a little bit. So going from there, we go to the body. This is that 6061 aluminum alloy with the hard anodized finish. Looking good. They got little grooves cut out here for the heat sink. Though when I was running this on high, I never noticed this thing really getting that hot. So it must do a really good job. Here we have the side switch here that does everything. This will actually glow red, green, blue, depending on what status you're doing. When you're charging, it's flashing red. When it's done charging, it's steady green. When you turn the light on, it'll tell you the charge. If it's green, it's good. If it's red, it needs a charge. If it's flashing red, it needs a charge immediately. So that gives you an idea as a charging status indicator. Loving that. And a battery life indicator. And yeah, this is one where you single click, long click. There's double click, triple click, quadruple click. So we'll talk about those modes in a little bit. Here's the USB port on the bottom. I'd open it up, but there's a micro USB behind there. Again, here's the body. It unthreads here and it unthreads here. On the back, it looks like it's magnetic, but it is not magnetic. So we'll go ahead and open this up and show you the battery. It's nice to see that they greased the O-ring. There's the back. And the nice thing about this, you can put standard batteries and charge standard batteries in here. This is a Wurkkos branded label here, 26650, 5000 milliamp hour. Okay, no polarity. It's positive, negative when you're putting your batteries in. But yeah, pretty cool that it can run on those other 2 types also. I'm really excited about that. That's the main reason why I bought this, is I noticed it ran on 18650s. And not many people have radios that run on 26650s, unless they're doing modding like me. Always fun. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do, is there anything else I want to talk about? Yeah, IPX8 rated. Okay, waterproof. We probably saw that in the instructions. Impact resistance of 1 meter. Wham! I'm not going to slam it on the desk. I talked about the multi-mode switch. Pretty neat setup. So let's go to the garage and show you some pictures. I took quite a few since this has so many modes. It's going to roll away again. Stay put. Okay, let's go look at some pictures. This first picture, I'm 15 feet away from the garage door. It is on high in the white mode. This is 1200 lumens. It's a boosted mode, so it'll automatically throttle down. You get 5 minutes of the boosted mode at 1200 lumens. Then after the 5 minutes, it goes down to 600 lumens and will run for 3 hours. It has a 120 meter throw, and not bad. I'm pretty impressed. It has a nice wide beam. I enjoy that. Next is on medium. This is 400 lumens. This will run 5 hours and 35 minutes, and it has an 80 meter throw. The next picture here, it's on low. It's 120 lumens. It'll run for 19 hours and 46 minutes, and has a 43 meter throw. A very useful feature here, this 120 lumens. Be using this quite a bit. In this last picture, it's on ECO. This is a really nice feature also, low luminosity at 5 lumens, and this will run 295 hours and has a 12 meter throw. I can see myself using this one quite often. Okay, this next picture, we have quite a few here. This is the red mode. This is on high. This is 200 lumens. Just so you know, notice the center is a false image, false color. It's a nice bright red when I'm in the garage, but the camera has a hard time with the intensity. So just imagine it super bright. If you look at the cars, that's the kind of light it's giving off. definitely look at the cars and the shadows to give you an idea how much red this is putting out. And of course, the last picture, the low setting on red, you'll get an idea what the beam looks like. So this, anyway, on high, it's 34 hours and 46 minutes, and it's 78 meter throw. Now this next picture on medium is 60 lumens. It'll run at 12 hours and 48 minutes at a 40 meter throw. And this last picture on red LED is the 5 lumen mode, which will run, it says 34 hours at a 15 meter throw. Now I wonder, 5 lumens at 34 hours. I'm wondering if that's a misprint or not. If you guys can tell me, let me know. It seems like 5 lumens on a red LED. You'd imagine it would run longer than that. So I'm wondering if that's a typo. So, but that's, I'm reading it off the thing here. Now the last picture, UV mode. We are on high. This is 2000 milliwatt rated. This will run 8 hours and 42 minutes. And of course, not pictured here, the low mode, which runs at 100 milliwatts at 123 hours. So let's go back to the table. Ta-da, Wurkkos. Okay, let's show this in action. So when we use this light, you short press, turn it on. Remembers your last setting on the white light, which is nice. It'll show you the status indicator here, and then it'll go out. Pretty handy. And then to cycle, just single click. Short presses. Now we're on the Eco, low, medium, high, back down to Eco. Okay, long press to turn it off. Now if you want to start out in Eco, long press, turn it on. We're in Eco. Let's show you something fun. So we'll go up to a higher setting. We'll long press, turn it off. Short press, turn it on. It remembers it, which is nice. Long press, turn it off. Now if we long press, it goes in Eco mode. So if you want to start out at low, that's a nice setup. If you want to have high, you can short press to get your high mode and long press to get to your low mode. I like that. So we'll turn this off, long press. Now the neat thing is you can get to the red LEDs. The red LEDs, let me see if I got my correct color balance here. I use this to get my color back. There we go. So if we double click, it gets the red mode. So now we're on the red mode here. This starts out low. I believe it's low. Yeah, this is, believe it or not, 5 lumens. Wow, it's pretty bright. Next is 60 lumens. And then we have 200. Just totally swamping. Yeah, you can see how it almost goes false image on my hand here. I think it's the camera, the way it picks up reds. So we go back down to low. And of course, we'll turn it off with a long press. And now we have ultraviolet, which is triple click. Now we have ultraviolet mode. And I'm going to show you this with the lights off here in a second. Brighter. And then turn it off. This also has strobe modes where if you turn on the white, and if you double click, you have strobe, and you have different strobes here. As you can see, it's doing its own thing. And if I tap it again, we'll have I believe an SOS beacon. There you go. Tap it again, and then we have a real bright, like a beacon. There you go. And then we'll go ahead and just double click to go back to normal mode. Now if we go to red, show you the red mode, double click to get the red mode. Now this has some interesting beacons. Let's go ahead and double press here. So this has a flasher, red flasher. And then if we do it again, we have a strobing. So we have, yeah, a white and a red strobe there. Okay. And then I'm going to double click to go back to normal mode. And then long press to turn it off. So let's go ahead and turn those lights off. And we'll just do a little demo. We'll do final thoughts. Don't roll away. So yeah, let's get this light off. You know what, should turn this on. See what I'm doing. All right, there we are. Okay, so I'll bring out the Iron Man cards. I really like the broad beam on this thing. It's amazing. So let's go ahead and cycle this. So I'm going to bring it up higher. Okay, so now we're on Eco mode. That's that 5 lumen mode. It's going to run quite a long time, 295 hours with this battery. They rate it at the 4800 cell, and this is a 5000, so it's pretty close. So we have that. Next we go up higher. This is 120 lumens. This is lighting up quite a bit. If I turn it up like this, up to my ceiling, it's lighting up the room pretty well. Give you an idea. And I'm going to keep doing that for the brighter settings. And then here, this is medium. This is 400 lumens, runs for 5 hours. And this really lights up the room. I don't know if it's really, should be showing up well. It's amazing. Yeah, you just point it at the ceiling and you can light up everything. Not bad. And then next we have the highest setting, which is that boosted mode at 1200, and it goes down to 600 after 5 minutes. And this bad boy, yeah, straight up, this room is bright. Like there's a 100-watt lamp in here going on. It looks really good. So there's that. Okay, so let's go ahead, show you some beacon modes. So now we got strobe going on. Strobe, holy, it's pretty bright. Okay, so I'll freak out my camera too much. So now we got SOS. Now this is all at 1200 lumens, by the way, the highest setting. So you'll get some distance if you're in trouble and you need to use this mode. And this is the flasher. Okay, great. So we're gonna go ahead and double click off. Okay, now we're back to our setting. We're long press off, go back to, we're gonna go to red mode, double click to red. This is our 5 lumen red, which is very useful. This is probably all you'll ever use with the red. So you get a lot of use with the 5 lumen red here. This almost seems like it's more than 5, but not bad. And of course we can go brighter. Wait, hold on a second, let me get brighter here. Yeah, so this is like lighting the whole room up in red. So I am aiming at the ceiling, and everything in this room is red with 200 lumens. Let's go low, still aiming up at the ceiling. Yeah, so the red really does a great job. Loving that. Okay, and now let's go to long press off. Let's go to ultraviolet, see what ultraviolet looks like. So there we go. There's our inspection light at the lowest level, at the 100 milliwatt level, which will run 130 some hours. I gotta look, I can't remember. 123 hours. And then let's go ahead and boost that. Oh yeah, by the way, it glows blue when you're in UV mode. So it's warning you. Don't put this on your skin when you're in high mode. So now we're on the 2000 milliwatt. Everything shows up, all the dust on the table. It's like super strong. Aiming at my ceiling, everything's white. Anything that's white is fluorescing. It's pretty amazing. All right, let's go ahead and turn that off. And go back. Get to a normal setting. Okay, let's see. Go down to, there we go. Low. All right, let's do final thoughts on the Wurkkos WK30. Is this little bad boy worth, get my color balance correct again, is it worth the 35 bucks minus the coupon? Heck yeah, run out and get one. This thing's amazing. Now, I like its little baby brother here, the rechargeable FC11, which I reviewed. I'll put up a link up here for you guys. This is, I think, $29. It's got the rechargeable port just like this one does, at the bottom there. But as you can see, it's a more pocketable light. It might be what you want. But this one here, you might want something that you can hang on to. This one you definitely know you're holding on to. It's very comfortable in the hand too, by the way. But yeah, for $5 more, you get quite a bit extra. I really like this. I like I don't mind the short reflector. It's because I'm mainly using it for, close up. I'm not really worried about super distance with it. And yeah, it does an amazing job with that red and the ultraviolet. Just having those extra options is really neat. I'm really enjoying that. So for the money, the Wurkkos WK30 gets my vote. Also, a little fun tidbit at the end here. Let's go ahead and show you. See if I can get it on camera. Not sure if I can get a close-up of it. But when I was looking at this the other day, I noticed something fun. If you look down in here, if I get a close-up of that, it says, behind that spring, it says Sofine. There it is. SOFIRN. There it is. So this might be a Sofine light or Sofine part. I'm not sure. I looked at Sofine lights. I didn't see this particular model, but it might exist somewhere. So it might just have the Wurkkos branding. That's good because I actually like the Sofine brand. I've noticed it's an inexpensive flashlight, but it does a great job. So seeing that actually makes me happy. So I thought I'd share that with you. Yeah. So there it is, the Wurkkos WK30. If you enjoyed the feature presentation of this light, give me a big thumbs up. You guys are the best. Thumbs up. Hey, it stayed. All right. 2, if you like this label, Wurkkos or Sofine, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos featuring this brand. I really dig it. I think it's amazing. Awesome flashlights. 2, that's right. I already said 2. 3, comment below what you think about the WK30. Would it be in your price range? Would be something you'd be looking at if you were going to spend 30 bucks on a flashlight? I know there's some options like this guy here. I think it was like 30, but I don't know. I'm getting to like more compact stuff. This thing is kind of big. Yeah, a lot of people like this one, but you know what? I'm kind of liking this medium size. This is a good little size too, pocket size. But I'm digging definitely digging this WK30 and like all the versatility it offers. Quite amazing. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you next video.